It's free again. BMI is free to join again as a songwriter. Now, there's no reason for preamble, beating around the bush, or extensive over-elaboration, as I am wont to do. This is not going to be a long video, folks, but it is going to be a very important one, so you need to watch this for just a few minutes. This is big news. Songwriters, if you need to join a PRO, you may know by videos on this channel that I suggest joining BMI as your PRO, especially in the US and especially if you are intending to do any kind of licensing with your music. Just to refresh, performance royalties are payments made to composers, songwriters, and publishers when their music is played or performed publicly. This includes radio, all television, network, cable, and streaming, live performances, both classical and otherwise, and digital streaming to places like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and everywhere else. All of these generate performance royalties that you need to be collecting. When I joined BMI back in the 90s, it was $75 to join as a songwriter. At some point along the way, being a nonprofit at the time, BMI, like ASCAP, another PRO in the US, it became free to join BMI as a songwriter, until it wasn't. A few years ago or so, out of nowhere, BMI started charging $75 again to join as a songwriter. Now, this was around the time that they became a for-profit company in 2023 or so. At the time of the change, I was teaching and I was telling students, hey, go sign up with BMI. It's free. And it's the best deal in town, and you can start getting royalties from anything that you're doing. And suddenly students started coming to me and saying, hey, professor, it's $75 now. Back then, I emailed BMI, and sure enough, they said yes, they changed it to $75 when they became a for-profit company. Well, now, as of March 2025, as you can see on their website, if you just go to their fact page here at bmi.com, and we go down here and we say, what is the fee to join as a songwriter or composer? Joining BMI as a songwriter or composer is free. There are no fees or annual dues of any kind for songwriters and composers. Now, I called BMI on the phone. Yes, you can use your phones for calling people as well. And I called them, and indeed, a few weeks ago, they changed back. And so now you can join BMI as a songwriter for free, just like you can at ASCAP. But as many of you know, if you've been watching this channel, I prefer BMI as a PRO for you, especially if you're involved in licensing. And there's some different reasons why, and we've been talking about it on our videos. More on that in a minute. Now, there is still a $175 fee if we look back on their site and we go down here and we see to create a publishing company, it can cost $175, $250, $500. And so it does cost to join as a publisher. You only need to register as a publisher if you're going to be doing publisher type things. The majority of you probably don't need to do this. But if you are going to compose music for sync, if you are going to write your own songs and release them to Spotify and all the streaming places and on YouTube, if you're going to compose works for the stage of any kind and have them perform publicly, if you're going to play your original music in clubs and collect royalties for that, you're going to need to join a PRO. And for various reasons, but especially because it's now free again, I suggest you join BMI as a songwriter. Now, sign up for just one account or using your full legal name. This isn't the place to put your G-Money cool artist name in. This is not for that. You put your full legal name, first, middle, and last names, full names. And the reason you want to do this is because there's a lot of people out there who are already registered or will register, and you want to make sure that your name stands apart. I don't care if you like your name or not, you want your full legal name there. This is very important. You're separating yourself from all the other goofballs who might have a similar name to yours, so make sure you use your full legal name. You'll get what's called an IPI number. This is a unique identifier, kind of like your social security number of your music. You'll need this number whenever you're working with music publishers or music libraries or things like that. Now, I just did a full in-depth video with the professor, Dave Croft, and we talked about everything there is to talk about PROs, especially how they deal with licensing and how you sign up with them. So you need to watch that video next. But what you need to know again and take away from this video is BMI is now free again to join as a songwriter, and you need to do it today. So join and watch this video if you need to know more about PROs and performance royalties. Thanks for watching.